Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. This is the start of my Golden Radiance Tarot series. And I have a whole bunch of videos. They will be called Golden Radiance and a number so that you don't need to do them in order, but at least you can keep track of what you're doing. And these will roll out over the next little while, over the next couple of months. I just thought it would be nice to have a series that sort of speaks to autumn. The golden light is coming, the leaves are turning gold, the wheat is ready for harvest. Everything is just turning a little bit gold right now. So I just thought, let's embrace that energy and let's do some readings on that. I think I've got maybe about 10. So we'll be rolling them out over the next little while. So if this is your thing and you like a series of interconnected messages and readings, then this is for you. Stay tuned. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and leave me a comment and let me know you are here. Even if you have nothing to say about this video, just say hi. Just say hi. Let me know you popped by. I love our little chats. Sometimes we have like the funniest conversations about nothing, and I love that. It's like my favorite thing. You know, as a Gen Xer, Seinfeld was big when I was young, and so yeah, that whole it's a show about nothing. Yeah, like just chitty chats about nothing. They're loads of fun. They're very pleasant, better than all the fighting and arguing and everything that people have online sometimes. All right, I did give the deck a good shuffle before I turned on the camera. And we have our first card here. What's my greatest strength? Emotional stability. The ability to, I'm just going to zoom in a tiny little bit. There we go. The ability to stay emotionally stable even under the worst circumstances. And I know, you know, there's some crazy stuff going on in a few people's lives. Sorry, I don't know why I'm messing with this right now. But there's some crazy stuff going on in a few people's lives, and the best thing that you can do and the strength that you want to tap into is your ability to stay emotionally stable. Don't let your feelings become felonies. Don't let yourself get out of control. And you do that with your mind. You tell yourself a story that everything's going to be okay, and the rest of you will believe it. And we're talking about your central nervous system and things like that. As long as you keep reminding yourself that no matter what, everything will be okay, you'll be okay. And this is our strength within. This is specifically what we're looking in. This reading is a strength within reading. So how can I best utilize this strength in my daily life? We have the Justice card. That's interesting. So the timing for this card is Libra season. Obviously, we're holding a scale. Anytime you see, like sometimes there are obvious connections to things. I'm not a big one for looking at the symbolism of a card, simply because like if I pick up a different deck, the symbolism is different. So does that change the meaning of the card? No, not at all. But this one happens to have a scale, reminds us that it's going to be Libra season. So really what we're looking for is, so the question, we'll repeat the question as I almost forgot what we're doing here. How can I best utilize this strength in my daily life? And that is remembering that you are on the right path, you are on the true path, and that you are on a quest for truth. I know many people out there believe they're on a quest for truth. Just make sure you actually are finding the truth and not just someone else's truth. You know what I mean? Like your truth is not the same as someone else's truth, and maybe both of those are not actually the truth. So just because it's your truth doesn't mean it's the truth. And that's always important to remember. But you're probably going to find out some things along the way. When we find out the truth, we usually find out it's not that pleasant, right? There's times we find out the truth and find out that everything is just fine, but anybody who's on a quest for the truth, it's probably an unpleasant truth that they're going to find. And utilizing this strength in your life, this emotional stability, it really will help you get to the truth of who you really are. We often learn so much about ourselves when we're experiencing things and we're finding out truths about things, and we have to deal with them. And when we accept ourselves and we find out the truth about who we really are, And because we all like to believe that we're something, and sometimes we can live up to that, and sometimes we're not. Sometimes we realize, oh, maybe I'm not like the nicest person I've ever met, you know? And I remember somebody posted something someday, and it was, they were complaining about something, and somebody said, maybe you're not who you believe you are. And I thought, well, that's an interesting statement. And that was thought-provoking. So it's that kind of energy. So the next thing is, what hidden strengths do I possess that I may not be aware of? Your patience. You may not realize what a patient person you are. And this is like a patience with the slow moving snail, that patience of playing a long game in things, you know. Really what's coming in is having the patience now to wait for the right opportunity. Interesting. Really what they're showing me is that cookie test that they do with kids, where they'll have a plate of cookies and they'll say, you can have one cookie now, but if you wait till I come back from running an errand, you can have all the cookies. So you want to be the kid who waits and then gets all the cookies. That's really what the message is here. Wow, that's wild. And then our last one is, how can I nurture and grow these strengths? You just get on with it. You just decide that you are this person, whatever person it is that you want to be, or you know, if you believe you are something, but then you kind of say, well, I'm maybe not acting like the person I believe I am. It just get on with it. You just want to, you know, our emotions are really interesting things. Like, this is about our feelings, and this is about, like, just get on, embody and embrace the feeling of being what you want and what that strength is, and just embody it and live it and get on with it. It's time. It's absolutely time. I'm going to look up, I'm just going to look up the timing of this guy here. Our Annette of Cups, no timing. But it's definitely slow moving energy. You know, he's carrying a cup of the tears of his enemies. Okay. So, you know, it's slow moving energy. Just, you know, make your list of everything you need to get done, and tap into patience, tap into the truth, tap into your stability, and then just get on with it. Thank you for joining me here today. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know you were here. And as ever, have a magical day.